Next question is, earlier this year, Karnataka's government revealed that 137 illegal immigrants from Bangladesh and Pakistan were identified in the state, including 84 in Bengaluru and even 10 in Udupi. Many had obtained fake IDs and were living quietly, raising fears of unchecked inflows and potential sleeper cells. From Assam to Tamil Nadu, the issue of illegal migration has taken on security, demographic, and political dimensions. How serious is the threat of illegal immigration and associated terror networks in your view, particularly in South, which is now seeing this trend? And what concrete measures would you urge, from border tightening to better ID verification and intelligence sharing, to tackle this infiltration without tearing innocent refugees or migrants who seek a lawful life in India? I'm sure inputs from this we can share with our friends in the US policy, think tanks, and governmental departments who also have a similar problem at their end.
Now I'll have a small quiz question so that my friends don't go to sleep. It's a long conversation we're having, so that once they answer, I will connect that to this question. So which country is the world is topmost in terms of GDP? US? Everybody has got an idea how much is US GDP? How much? 27, 28, 30, 31. Let us keep it 30 trillion. 31, 30, 29. Let us keep 30 trillion. Okay, number one. Number two, China. 16, 17, 18 trillion. Number three, Germany, Japan. Japan, 4.7. Germany is there. Number 5 is India, 3.94. 4.1. It is all statistically, we have this always a problem, World Bank, IMF and everything. But fascinatingly, the neighboring state, California, anybody knows the GDP of California? So California is actually the world's 5th largest country because it is 4 trillion. So California is more than Bharat. Bharat is 3.9, neighboring state. Now, last year, Bharat grew at 6.5%. We grew at 6.5%. Base effect is low, you can grow. No problem. We are growing. We are the fastest growing economy in the world. Any of you have the idea how much did California grow? It grew at 6%. US grew at 3%. California grew at 6%. So I'm putting things in perspective. The economic power centers are always magnets. Bay Area, why people want to go? You put a stone, there is a millionaire somewhere walking. And probably an Indian. Probably a software guy. So you see, yesterday we were in Stanford. And the kind of people who I was meeting, I'm Google, they all number 2, number 3, all Indians, all our people. All top people, all product people, top people, the best brains. All Bay Area guys. The top investors in the world are Bay Area Indians now. They have so much money in the bank. They want to come and put millions in Indian startup and everything. So we have to understand, when you're growing, people will start coming towards you. So India will have a Bangladesh problem because we are growing. When you have a Bangladeshi, the numbers that you mentioned in Tirupur, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Davangere, Udupi, all the numbers are Bangladeshi people. So it's a clear migration they want to come, many of them, with due respect for them, because they want to find a better life. Let me go work there. There is a better life for me. India is growing. So there it is like in Bangladesh, if you go and look at the industry, we all know how the industries function there. So that is one. So this needs a different calibrated approach to tackle, because people just come here because they want to lead a better life. Because it's a porous border, though we are fencing, it keeps happening on and off. That is, the West Bengal border is so notorious. The population of the districts bordering Bangladesh and West Bengal, it has gone up 50% in 10 years. How can population go 50% in 10 years? If the district bordering all the districts, average, I take one district of Bengal bordering Bangladesh, if it is 100 people in the last census, next census it is 150. Abnormal growth. Aadhaar, we all know, is not a citizenship ID. Anybody can get an Aadhaar. Even non-citizen can get an Aadhaar. So everybody has got an Aadhaar. So this needs a different level of growth where the border states have to grow well. where the border states, Bangladesh have to grow well, Bengal has to grow well, northeastern states have to grow well, only then you will stop this net migration. Then you have this bad problem of Rohingya Muslims there. Again, getting attacked, fight there, problem there. Northeast is porous, they want to come inside. Because there is a big war happening in Myanmar. So that is another problem we have. So this, the only option is to tighten the border. Make the border non-porous. And historically also, because of the stupid partition that we had, in West Bengal, you go put a line, the grandfather's property is here, the grandmother's property is here, there is a line in the middle. So in many places, you go to Bengal and the border, the Parganas, go to that side, you will see it's very funny, the relatives' properties are divided by a single line. So then they have a deep ties where people move between borders because it's a historical connect. So that we have to resolve. That is why the 100th constitutional amendment is, we traded enclaves with Bangladesh. We did an amendment to the constitution. We gave some of our area to Bangladesh. We took some of the area from Bangladesh, which we call enclaves. We rectified the border, which is again an ongoing problem. So this actually, no hard and fast rule. For a nation of 140 crore people, you got to have an ID card. Yes, you got to have an ID card. Then you have an internal migration. Many of my friends from Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, they are happily sitting here now. But we have to understand, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, our demographic dividend has actually come down. We have finished our demographic dividend. So Tamil Nadu, we have started becoming older. Tamil Nadu is not getting younger. We are becoming older. Because we have achieved at TFR, the fertility replacement level, we are at 1.6 Tamil Nadu now. Technically, you got to be at 2.1. A mother should have 2 children, 2.1 children, so that the birth and the death balances, you always have a net population. So Tamil Nadu is at 1.6. So which means Tamil Nadu's population has started to decline. Karnataka has just entered 1.8. Karnataka will start declining. Maharashtra is already at 1.8, 1.9, it will decline. So which state is getting younger? UP is getting younger. Bihar is getting younger. Because a lot of young population is there. So what Tamil Nadu will have 10 years from now is severe labor problem. Severe labor problem Tamil Nadu will have because you don't have population to support your growing state, growing economy. So now as a country, are we planning for that eventuality? Because within our country, the migration is going to be so much north and south because once states have reached fertility level, other states are yet to reach fertility level. Now there is a very famous quote of Napoleon Bonaparte. He says, never wake up China. China should always sleep. If you wake up China, if China starts sneezing, the world will get cold. Because China is such a great civilizational country. When China was sleeping, everybody grew. China was sleeping, Americans grew. China was sleeping, Japanese grew. Now China woke up in 1970. Deng Xiaoping came. He woke up China. He said, forget everything. Forget communism, capitalism. You don't worry about the color of a cat. It is black or white, you don't worry, it's a cat. So no question of communism, capitalism, growth. Suddenly we saw this growth in China, which no country in the world has done. In a matter of 30 years, zoom, they went to $17 trillion. At one point of time, friends here will know, the Chinese Prime Minister did not have a flight to come to UN. So Nehru will send Air India to China. It will go pick their Prime Minister, we bring him to UN, we respectfully drop him back, say namaste and come, because he didn't have a plane. Now China is manufacturing 6th, 7th generation fighters, own passenger plane. I'm just giving you an example now. The same thing is happening to UP now. Because the UP was sleeping. Suddenly they woken up in 5 years. Suddenly you're seeing zoom, colleges getting fixed, the law and order is getting fixed, criminals getting fixed. Suddenly you're seeing a lot of young population, children, women getting participated in labor force, children going to school. Now UP has woken up. UP is what? 23.5 crore people. 23.5 crore people suddenly woken up. Manufacturer is going. I asked somebody, brother, what are you doing? One said, sir, I am in semiconductor. I'll be here for 5 years. In next 5 years, semiconductor will come in Gujarat and UP. I'll come happily to UP. Now, this is a lesson for states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, my own state, Tamil Nadu, to understand, okay, what has worked till now might not work in the next 15 years. We have to have a different policy to growth. And UP has taken off mode. It is taken off. Bihar is taken off mode. Manufacturing is coming. Because in the last UP investor conference, UP attracted 17 lakh crore. In the last Tamil Nadu investor conference, we attracted 6 lakh crore. So where the money is going? Money is going to UP. Because they see opportunity. A businessman doesn't see Tamil Nadu UP. He puts 100 rupee paisa, he wants 120 rupee return. So now children who are here, you should understand the world is your playground. India is your playground. You should look at opportunity. So now the net migration will become a problem. So what will happen? Far right political parties will rise. Tamil Nadu for Tamils. AFD for Germans. This for Kannadigas. This for Biharis. This for UP. So the next 25 years in politics, you will see extreme polarizing right parties which will start playing with this migration. That's an unfortunate part that is going to happen. America had a Bernie Sanders moment that somehow got not took off. So that we got to be very careful in terms of how we grow our country, how we fix our policy, how every part in India grows. So let us treat migration with a sense of respect, sense of dignity. Understand Bangladesh, Myanmar, there is a problem. Fix it up at the border level. Allow development to happen. At the same time, be strong. There is a net internal migration is also happening between states that might reverse in the next 10-15 years. Thank you.